because we're almost there. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out more videos of mine here and here. And I'll see you next time. Bye, beautiful.
Family history results are in. My great-great-grandfather came through Ellis Island.
Mine too. Timothy Overson the
third. Oof.
Found out you're related to your spouse? There's an edible for that. Fruit was just the beginning. Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered in an hour or less at edible.com. See the website for details and restrictions.
My cat's routine in this room is daily effort. It's always the highlight of our day, but since antique season is here, it can be. Luckily, we don't forget our flea meds anymore. We stay on top of it thanks to Chewy Pharmacy. They make it so easy and convenient. Chewy Pharmacy sends our meds straight to our door so we never even have to leave the house. So I can focus on the important parts of my day, like making sure my cat's getting enough nutrients.
On the outer rim of her hair are they are going to fall off. They are absolutely horrendously damaged, and it's very concerning that she's left the bleach on top of what she already has going on. Oh girl, this is sketchy. Avoid those strands, because guess what? With a few clarifying shampoos, you too can have blonde hair. Like, those sections don't even need to be bleached. Leave them out, or leave the blondest parts out for the last 2 to 5 minutes of the bleaching process. Put the bleach in, call it a day. Rinse it out.
Just look red on the gray, honestly. Like, I'm just trying to get bleach on it, and I'm flipping it over, and then I'm putting a piece over it. And I'm just trying to get it, like, relatively covered, so I can just go in there with my fingers and, like...
What happened to this section? God, it's such a disaster. Like, is everywhere. I told you I was having a hard day today. Make it better, not worse.
Crazy, and, like, just kind of, like, smear it all about. And look, honestly, like, I know this is pretty careless. It really is. And honestly, don't use this as a tutorial. This is a what not to do video. Right. My biggest fear is the bleach touching my eyebrow. And then not being able to replicate my eyebrow color.
That's the biggest fear. I gotta go, guys. But it's her eyebrows, not her entire hair falling off. No, it's her eyebrows. Her eyebrows. Did you ever have shades? That's my shades on, you know? Oh wait, that's the entire video. I mean, I'd wear them the entire video, and I feel like you guys like to see my hair.
Because I cannot replicate my natural hair color to save my life. If I could, I would have years ago. But since I can't and I don't have the patience to grow it out, I just don't think I'm going to have natural hair, my natural hair color back for honestly the rest of my life until I find true peace of harmony with myself. Now, I'm using the brush to really get up in there up close and personal. Well, actually, let's look at the other side. The other side of it. The panic is starting to set in.
Yeah. What she's doing right now is going to cause there to be pink splotchiness, blonde areas, and pink areas, there's going to be yellow areas, all kinds of shit going on. Really, when we do this in the salon, there's all different ways of everything, of course, but the way I would probably do it is comb through the lightener. If I go red to lighting demarcation, and comb it all through the fine-tooth comb. That way I don't get every single hair straight.
No. After I'm on the method. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Start from the bottom now with you.
Yeah, honestly, my mom would probably tell us to be a little lighter on these rolls.
Yep, evening. It's real hot. Oh, yeah. stretch it out. You want to just gently pull it. And if you gently pull it, if it comes out, that's when you know you went too far.
And also, naturally, a lot of my hair comes out whenever I'm bleaching my hair because my hair sheds a lot as is, and then I'm like tugging on it, and you're putting the actual piece of hair on, so some of it's gonna fall out. I just have to. Wait, it's actually coming out pretty easily. You can literally see where it's turning blonde already.
It is all over her roots, and it's dry bleach. That means she's gonna end up with like orangey red sections on her roots because of the fact that that bleach is dry and it's not gonna process her hair long enough to make it like a nice blonde color. And only touching some of her roots, not all of them, so it's gonna be splotchy as
So what's the most important to me, as long as the front and top looks good, then it's fine. Oh wait, I've accidentally touched my roots. Wait, we're just gonna have to go in and get the whole top one at once. Oh Christ. God, I should have actually sectioned it properly. I don't know what I was thinking.
what the fuck is happening? You're just doing the top part of your head, just the roots of the top. The back is still pink. There is all kinds of shit going on. This is going to be epic fail. Absolutely.
I'm doing it all in whatever order I want. I'll share
No,
it off
be
like
like, hold on.
I'm just
It
gonna
can
do
be
it
like
like
this.
this and hope that I get it done. I know I do this a lot.
I'm trying to get it all like ethical. I'll go mount
That makes
petition.
great.
I don't think that's the right use of that word.
This would be the most botched job of my career. The backwards mirror through the mirror is throwing me off so bad. Bad thing? Hear me out. I let this sit for about 30 minutes. I see where I'm standing, and then I come back in and I bleach only my roots and like the parts I missed. You hear me? See what I'm seeing? You see the vision. Okay, well, it's fine if you don't. I'm gonna let this sit for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse it, and then we'll be back. See you then.
Did she say Bradley? Or was I just hearing it?
Bradley?
Who was talking to?
Camera might be a little bit foggy. Before I wipe it, I want you to know my hair is everything I said it was gonna be, and then some more. Take what you're picturing, amplify it. Just kidding, it's not that bad.
Alright,
Make it a little.
okay, so
Oh, okay.
you put some water on it.
That. My hair is still attached.
Comb it.
Now we've got a lot of pink out.
What do you mean it's not that bad? It couldn't look any worse. Like, it is an absolute disaster.
Brush.
You have black roots, you have pink mids, you have white blonde ends that look like they're gonna fall off, you have orange, some other weird orangey colors going through. There's so much going on. Oh my god. Why didn't we just do a root touch-up and then pull the bleach down and get the pink out? Like, why do we have to go the most difficult route ever to do this? I don't get it.
Go in, target all of the orange and pink spots and my roots, and then be able to like navigate the situation a little better. Because now it's all relatively the same. Like it's the white with the orange ring around it, and then my roots plus some pink patches. So now this is just like an easier canvas to work with. You see? See the vision? I'm gonna dry it first.
Nope.
I hate to say it, but I don't see the vision.
It's not that bad. Now,
It was a little white, but
Listen, it does look a lot better than I was dry, but it is still undoubtedly horrible.
where's the pink spot? But
It's not just
Like
a
that.
pink spot. That's not it. We have every color in there, not just pink.
it's not that bad. And honestly, I think I can get away with not bleaching my roots to keep it real. Like, yeah, I've touched them a little bit, but honestly, I don't think the situation is dire enough.
Well, we definitely have two different versions of like what looks good. Like, unfortunately, we
Sure.
have two different versions of like what we are willing to set out of the house. Of course, I understand that, but girl, come on.
I'm gonna absolutely do it. So I think I'm just gonna go in and touch up the pink stuff to this like really orange layer at the top. I'm not gonna get into this, so just the mids.
Oh, well, no. She's about to go in with more bleach over the pink spots. It's time to wrap it up. It's time to pack your shit and go home or go to bed.
The truth is, I'm really good at doing other people's hair. I think so at least. But I wish I had like a friend in my life. Generally speaking, I wish I had a friend.
I'm so shocked right now. I don't even know what to say anymore. She is going over those blonde pieces again. Like, like those bright white blonde pieces, and she is going and bleaching them again. Oh my god, she just said she wasn't gonna do that, and she is fully doing it again. Girl! What? Oh my god. Put some bond booster on those ends, leave them alone, and move on. Put 10 volume and bleach over those pink spots. That will help bring those out. Bleach your roots. Do the whole thing. If you want to bring the roots back, you can always do a root shadow. But it's never a good idea to like try and leave your roots. It just becomes an issue every time when you try to bleach everything but your roots. Just do it all. You honestly would have had an easier time if you just put 20 volume all over your head and combed it off. Probably would have taken you 15 minutes to apply, 15 minutes to process, and you would have had a perfectly blonde head of hair. This was the hardest way, the absolute hardest way. I always say, get one of these mirrors. I'm not sponsored by this brand. They are great. If you want to see the back of your head, it's the back of your head.
I feel like another reason I do other people's hair a lot better than my own is because I care more. If I fuck my hair up, that's fine.
Those front pieces have been bleached 85 times. We're going over it again.
And honestly, this second round is a little risque, but I'm risking it for the biscuit. I'm just like separating each section, like cover it in bleach, and I'll like break up each little piece in that section, and like lather it a little bit.
I'm so confused because the goal here was to get the pink spots, but she's still missing the pink spots. So we're just bleaching it all again for absolutely no reason. What the fuck?
Section. We got this straight here.
The way we're just products with no gloves on. Ow! So your hands on work? You got strong hands, girl. You might still be burning. That is rough and tough and scary. So easy to put gloves on. I can't get over this timing again. I cannot understand. There's no need. Oh my god.
We'll let this sit about 30 minutes. Pray to God my hair doesn't fall out. And then, I'm going to rinse it, and then we will dictate whether or not we are toning it.
So she finished applying to her entire head, and now she's gonna rinse it off and tone it. Right?
Honestly, now that I'm looking at it and it's partially dry, I didn't touch all of my roots. I only got some of my roots, which is kind of funny in retrospect. Like, I don't really care. It doesn't look that cool. This looks bad, but I don't really care about the thing as that. So I'm gonna shower.
Saying it doesn't look that bad. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, her midsection is just yellow, like pea yellow, and her ends are so over bleached that they are basically see-through. What are we gonna do? We need to balance out these tones now. Just bleach your roots and then do a root and end toner so that all this comes together and looks a little more normal.
It's pale enough, I think, toner. Because I'm pretty sure this toner, you have to get a level 10 blonde. And obviously some of this is just not that. But a lot of it is. I'm just gonna risk it for this together. There's a tie-off toner having to work on this one top.
I just know she's going about the TNT. Like, I just know it. I don't know if she's using, but it was a 2, so it was not TNT. We'll see.
Since this has to go with the 10 volume and I only have a 30 volume developer, we're gonna use the 30 and just dilute it with water.
Oh my god, she's supposed to put 24 on her head. On those already damaged head. All we need is going to sun permanent colors so her hair gets back to a healthy state. Sun permanent colors also tone hair nice. It's not just permanent color that tones.
You're supposed to do a 1-to-1 ratio, but since it's water, I might be talking about ratios where I actually said ratio this, ratio that when I literally don't even go back to this This is the only freaking brush I have left.
Hippo inbox.
And we just put unknown amount of water into the formula with 30 volume and permanent color. I mean, she has no idea what's gonna happen.
What's wrong with me?
That mixture is insane looking. And it's not even like we're focusing on the yellow parts, we're just putting it all over the head. This is a permanent color. 20 volume lifts the hair so it lightens it like
Gotta have
like
paper.
how bleach does. And then it deposits tone. So if she puts this on her roots, it's going to turn her roots red or orange, which she's going to do now. By the way, I love how this was the time where she decided I need to protect my hands. Not the bleach, not the most intense thing she's using, the color. The color was the thing she was concerned about.
I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna do this. It's usually burned. That must mean it's actually still working.
Yeah,
I
paper.
don't need to tell you guys. We all feel it, y'all.
Okay, the toner's considered it, and it's, from what I can tell, it's kind of looking similar. I'm just disturbed with the amount of lying.
Yeah, what the fuck? The ends are gray and the roots are. Oh my god, I can't even describe it. I am so pissed off though. I'm getting more pissed off. Horrible.
Again, who told me that all looked relatively the same? Bitch, half of your hair is bright yellow and the rest is white.
Literally.
The patchy blonde hair is bad. I mean, what's that bad? It is obviously a couple different colors. It's just, but like I said, let it marinate, and it'll look good in your spare time.
So that's the finished result. She obviously wears her hair with a lot of volume, which helps cover up those issues. But God, that is definitely a bleach fail, if I've ever seen one. Oh my God.
Back to the bathroom because, well, my last video, I dyed my hair this color, kind of purple. It's supposed to be more pink. I don't like it. I just really don't. I really love the color purple. I think it looks fine on me, but we're here because we're going to use a color removal. I've never used color removal before.
Remover.
They usually just go straight to bleach. So we're trying something new. And we're going to use the Pucky Color Colourpop. Again, never tried it, so this will be kind of a review. But if it doesn't come out right, I'm just going to assume I did it wrong because don't know. So I have 3 boxes.
Okay, it's definitely a route you can go down is using color remover. However, not all color removers work on site permanent color, so you have to look for something that does work on that type of color. I always say this, but bleach is often involved with color removers. Some of them aren't, some of them are. So be careful, because your roots can end up super blonde, and then you just have a mess where your roots are like orangey blonde, and your ends are like a light pink now, and then there's a whole other situation of a color correction of your ends.
I don't want to run out.
Bush guy, cold and smooth survival skills.
My watch is broken.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. And for the mountains.
I don't want to run out of product, so we have three boxes to go through today. One of the reviews for this color remover said it did leave your hair dry, so that's great. Looking forward to that. The condition of my hair right now, though frizzy, it does feel very soft. So I appreciate your judgment. But it looks kind of deceiving. So hopefully my hair will be able to kind of withstand.
It does look dry, but her hair is not blow dry. There's probably no product in it, so I understand what she's saying. I can say it has health to it, which is good because we're gonna need some healthy hair to start with in order to put it through some more shit that it does not want to go through.
The damage that I'm about to put it through. Another thing about this color remover that I saw on YouTube, it's very good at lifting like blue and green pigments from your hair. So if you have the blue and green, I know that can be very stubborn. But it looks like they're able to lift off of that. But the reviews that I saw that were they intended to lift pink, it was not great. So again, why am I here? I don't know what it's on.
Great to know. So it's not going to lift up the color that you have in your hair. It's going to be awesome. That's great. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'm a little stressed. It's just, I have a bit of ego, and I'm just gonna try it like, you see, it's like so uneven, I feel like. I hate it. Nice.
The unevenness is not from the pink on top, it's from the blonde underneath. If you're not throwing the palette and the fashion color on top of it, your palette is still not going to be even with the fashion color on top.
Let's open the box. And you know, it's like I just said that about the pink pigments that they may not lift, and like that's the example they show. I don't know what you mean by that. Pink gloves. Cute. 20 volume, so yeah, that makes me feel like it's more like a bleach. A little applicator brush, I'm not really used to that.
We're putting developer in this, which means it's going to lighten your natural hair color. Good luck.
Oh, I guess I have to mix like a half a bottle with all of that. Do I have it in there? Where do I just? No, yeah, half a bottle, because 1.5 is a round up. You round up. You can handle this kind of math, but okay, so we'll do the whole thing of this. We'll do a half of that. And then hopefully that'll take care of this bottom half. And then we can move up. Okay, so this is what it looks like unmixed. Great. Also, I love these pink ones. I wish they were a little smaller, but that's on me. My hands are really small. I'm not sure what consistency is supposed to look like, but I kind of assume it's supposed to look like bleach. It smells like bleach. It's bleach. I did a lot of bleach kit.
It's literally just bleach. Yeah, I don't really get that. A lot of these color remover kits are just bleach. Can you do that?
I'm just gonna try and leave like quarter of an inch to an inch out from my roots, and then just apply. But I'm not. There's some different levels to be. I should probably be concerned with, but I'm just gonna take more. Everything. And just apply everywhere.
Fortunately, she's doing the sectioning right, guys. She's using a horizontal section. I love to see it. Yes, this is gonna be nice. The application's looking nice so far. I'm sure it's not gonna continue to be nice because this is a DIY bleach shop, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope.
I'm gonna try.
We're color movers from these ends, not just the pink part. You never know what's gonna happen in these scenarios because this is just not where it's a scenario. Guys, I recommend just doing your root touch up as normal, like 20 volume of bleach, and then fix the mids and ends later. You know, do it after. After you got those roots nice and clear, beautiful, and blonde. Like we don't even do it the opposite way. You just make it so complicated for yourself.
Just very thick. Okay.
The sections are going to create, I guess I just have to accept that most type B people are the ones doing their hair. And you know, I love a type B person. Both my friends are type B, because I am so type A. But, you know, I guess we just got to accept that a type B person is not going to section their hair properly. You know, they're just not going to make a straight line. They're not going to do it, they're going to color outside the lines, which is what we're seeing now. It is a zigzag section, and don't people just take a straight up line across their head. We are working around the head, and it's already turning very blonde on a lot of spots. She's gonna work a lot faster unless she wants over processed hair on the bottom and under processed hair at the top. That's gonna happen if you do this on for a way too long of a time in one section. It's not gonna be cute, babes.
I went out and I'm not done with the first section. But when things are happening, which I like to see, I just have to mix up spots. Number 2, I'm trying to move as quick as possible. I was able to put up the same consistency, so I'm very proud of that. Eyeball movements. Very good. Okay, this is the last bit of this section. 3, that means feel like we'll have enough.
She ordered a screen, no you don't, which means that you don't have enough bleach to do your whole head. Well, it'd be cheaper, I think, to buy a bleach tub and develop it.
I'm trying to do as easily as possible, meaning taking a little from this side, doing it. This side is, this way it's not, maybe I'll just have a clump on top of my head, and then maybe I'll just do it up. We don't know. So, third, and
Oh, 45.
get to work.
The good thing is that she is definitely fully saturated. When we're doing bleach, I mean, the cleanest is color remover, but it doesn't look like color remover. When you're using bleach, you gotta make sure you put a lot of that on to the point where you cannot even see the hair strand. It's super important to get good results.
If you look at the picture of it, like that, like that, but like that, it's not enough. It's not enough. Unless you have hair short.
I'm getting a little anxious as she goes around her head because she keeps on saying that she does not have enough bleach. And yeah, you know, that's the worst case scenario. Like she runs out and then has to stop because it's just a pain in the ass. Because then you gotta rinse this all out, blow dry it, and then start the next section later once you go and buy more bleach. And it's just the whole process, and it's already taken her a long time.
But I have like 9 months.
These might be type B sections, but she is going type A on that shit with the amount of product she's putting on, which is awesome. This is great, but damn, she is using a hell of a lot of bleach in this head, which is like how much you're supposed to use. She got a little tiny thing of bleach powder in there. Not a whole lot to cover this head. She is definitely running out.
Literally one of these have it so I can just like use all the products. Just add it up there.
God, she is scraping the bottom of this container for more bleach powder, and it's not enough. So the whole section on the top to go. How are you gonna do what?
Just that, I guess. Gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know that it kind of.
Yeah, it's okay. You know that I'm not good.
Alright, I'll see you
I'm a
in like
professional.
40 minutes. Yeah.
It's okay,
Alright.
guys.
It has been 30 minutes.
Well,
Gonna see what's happening.
She didn't really say why she left on the top, but I think it's just because she
use some edge booster for it. Edge booster, you know,
which, you know, will definitely do the trick. I don't think she needs to leave it on for that long.
better than,
It took her probably
you know.
45 minutes to apply.
Should I put, like, I don't know.
Going to have to
I'm
either
trying to lay
reach
this part down too.
the top or
I'm gonna do it with the brush.
it looks
It's like I
I'm
do.
gonna call it now. I'm definitely gonna have some
Make sure everything lays down. Let you,
and that's gonna be fun. I'm really
You know.
excited about the top part of my hair baby.
this part
There we go.
too.
So I'm gonna rinse this all out. We'll see what kind of waffleness.
I did okay.
We'll see what kind of awful this will look
I ain't do all that, but thank you. Anyway,
It's bleach, guys. It feels like it's bleach. The condition of my hair feels kind of fine. It feels fine.
Oh, Keith is away from me today. Those roots are spongy and half bleached. The internets are okay. You know, they're definitely blonde now. They're not pink anymore, which is nice to see. But she still has
I
the
look
whole
okay
entire
about
section on
them.
top of her head, but it's not bleached yet.
Obviously, I tried to stay away from my roots, but I was not as careful around these little big hairs, because they'll lift pretty much just as fast as your root, I guess. This half of my head looks like a leopard. I don't know. Maybe that's because the side is
It's definitely giving leopard. It's giving a lot of scary.
you gotta have paper out
And you guys
capture.
wanna know how I feel
If
right
you
now?
know.
Here we go. Look great. I didn't realize how
T-shirt.
bad these are today. These are really, really bad bushnells.
and I think we're going to do that side really good.
It's blurry when you show it, but your
This
hand
side-
behind it, then you can pick it up.
Similar. So it's equally.
I don't know why,
as
but it's something I don't know.
equally as terrible. They do not know what the back is from. So I'm going to show it to you.
I don't really want to know. I mean, I do, kind of, but at the same time, I don't know. Show me back in there.
I will have to look at the video later to see what I think of it, but I'll go through.
Why does the back of the head look kind of nicer than the front? Like she avoided her roots
Can't
back,
do it.
but not in the front. How does that work? Usually the opposite.
If they can section, then it's probably going to work for you. I'm assuming it doesn't work for you.
I tried.
The fact that it has these things, well, it's going to be. So why does that happen?
That's what I'm wondering. But
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
look great.
What?
Continues. This is how I went to Sally's. That worked out.
She went to Sally. The color here is Sally.
I got T28. Natural water. I'm gonna rinse all this stuff out. And we're gonna get started on bleaching the top part of my hair, and hopefully things will start looking up. Alright, back, the blood in my hair, we make this contraption on my head. It's just, it's a towel. And it's really just, so I don't process what I've already done because I'm gonna have to go into here and we'll make it put pieces down that's gonna have bleach on it, so I'm trying not to mess up. I'm trying not to mess up. We already messed up.
Okay, that's great. We wouldn't want double messed up. Like, I'm glad you're covering your section. Towels work. Oils are usually the path we go down. But a towel over the section to protect it also works fine. I'll take it. I'm glad she's protecting the hair.
As far as like what my hair feels like, honestly, it just kind of feels like I left it in conditioner too long. That doesn't make sense. It kind of feels dry. I think I'm gonna have to cut my hair. That's fine. I'm over it. I just want it to look presentable at this point. My standards are really low right now, so.
Same. I mean, listen, she's definitely doing a great job. Not a great job. Good at-home decent job doing this application. I'm glad that she's pulling the section straight up and kind of looking at the line of where her roots are and then kind of painting from there instead of pulling it side by side. It's just easier to do it like that a lot of the time, like pulling your sections back as you work on them instead of down. So it really just brings it out in your face. You can see better. So I love that. We're going around the head, we're getting every single set of hair multiple times, just making sure every little strand has been great. I'm getting exposed.
Love for less just feels so real, right? Yes. This isn't shopping. This is beyond shopping. This is finding. Are you guys ready?
You want to name your credit card? I don't want to do it. So when I needed a new credit card, I went to Experian. See this card with no ding decline? Your credit won't take a ding if you decline, so you can apply with confidence. Get the Experian app now.
While you were enjoying the house all to yourself, your neighbor saw everything. But hey, at least your shape is smooth. Chic Hydro Silk has 5 curve sensing braids that follow your body. Even if they're smooth, then for Chic Hydro Silk.
As long as the hair.
Okay, see what happens.
It's been, I guess, like 20 minutes since everything has been on my head. And I'm gonna try to hit my roots. When I say try, I just mean I'm gonna try and move as quickly as possible because this has already been on for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna try and leave this in the bag for now. And just like keep my flow. Alright.
I understand why you didn't do the roots first because Mongo always says don't do the roots first. That's only on a virgin color application though. When we're doing a root touch up like this, you should do your roots first. It'll be a lot easier in every aspect, but especially just a section or just go around the head and get all of those roots. Not only putting that bleach on the roots, but you know, it's okay. Again, it's less of like a smear with the brush, it's more of like a dabbing motion and like not